Proverbs 1, verse 1. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel. Verse 2. To know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding. Verse 3. To receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, judgment, and equity. Verse 4. To give prudence to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. Verse 5. A wise man will hear and increase learning, and a man of understanding will attain wise counsel. Verse 6. To understand a proverb and an enigma, the words of the wise and their riddles. Verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Verse 8. My son, hear the instruction of your father, and do not forsake the law of your mother. Verse 9. For they will be graceful, a graceful ornament on your head, and chains about your neck. Verse 10. My son, if sinners entice you, do not consent. Verse 11. If they say, come with us, let us lie in wait to shed blood. Let us lurk secretly for the innocent without cause. Verse 12. Let us swallow them alive like Sheol, and whole like those who go down to the pit. Verse 13. We shall find all kinds of precious possessions. We shall fill our houses with spoil. Verse 14. Cast in your lot among us. Let us all have one purse. Verse 15. My son, do not walk in the way with them. Keep your foot from their path. Verse 16. For their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed blood. Verse 17. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird, but they lie in wait for their own blood. They lurk secretly for their own lives. Verse 19. So are the ways of everyone who is greedy for grain. It takes away the life of its owners. Verse 20. Wisdom calls aloud outside. She raises her voice in the open squares. Verse 21. She cries out in the chief concourses. At the openings of the gate in the city, she speaks her words. Verse 22. How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? For scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Verse 23. Turn at my rebuke. Surely I will pour out my spirit on you. I will make my words known to you. Verse 24. Because I have called and you refused. I have stretched out my hand and no one regarded. Verse 25. Because you disdained all my counsel and would have none of my rebuke. Verse 26. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your terror comes. Verse 27. When your terror comes like a storm, and your destruction comes like a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you. Verse 28. Then they will call on me, but I will not answer. They will seek me diligently, but they will not find me. Verse 29. Because they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. Verse 30. They would have none of my counsel and despised my every rebuke. Verse 31. Therefore, they shall eat the fruit of their own way and be filled to the full with their own fancies. Verse 32. For the turning away of the simple will slay them, and the complacency of fools will destroy them. Verse 33. But whoever listens to me will dwell in safety and will be secure without fear of evil.